Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. Here with the fourth mission after that training there. Yakovlevo, interestingly enough named after the mission in the first mission in the Panzer Corps 1 Grand Campaign 43. Anyway, our months of preparing and waiting is finally at an end. Night Phoenix. Operation Zitadelle is set to launch immediately. I trust you're familiar with the details of the operation that we've planned so long for, but there are some final details I think we best go over. Capture, that's a very small mission. Really? That's all we have to capture? Yakovlevo. Capture all hilltop victory hexes before Yakovlevo. Colonel General Moto expresses a concern over the operation which I believe you should be informed of. He is convinced that our Soviet enemies have seriously fortified their positions in anticipation of an assault. Herr Field Marshal, perhaps this concern is only relevant to his northern assault vector. I wish I could dismiss his concern so easily. I wish we had performed more detailed aerial reconnaissance over our sector to see for ourselves. Our Field Marshal, you know we couldn't have done that without clearly advertising our intentions to our enemies. Yeah, but he falls silent. The time for speculation is over. All that is left now is to act. We must link up with Colonel General Model's 9th Army on the other side of the salient. Mine General, perhaps we should prepare for the worst though. While the Russian steps before us provide little in the way of close-range fighting, perhaps we should continue to deploy our infantry forces for mine and fortification clearing duties. He nods. This will be the largest force you have ever fielded, and it's unlikely you will ever have such an abundance of material to work with. Again, use your resources wisely. To victory for Germany. First aid is trash. All hilltops is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's also these other villages they can technically take. It's a weird map in that. Alright, well let's get to deploying. Alright, here in the deployment phase, let's get started. We get to deploy a lot of units. I'd be quite inclined to do so. I do want to go and take a look soon because I think well, let's see how much we can deploy without any problems so far. Quite a lot, actually. Infantry, pioneers. I really want to get the pioneers too. Certainly getting those guys out of the way. Right, this would give me double pioneer, the triple pioneer, which is probably pretty good anyway. I also have a lot of units that don't care that much about entrenchment. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna remove a few of these so I can upgrade some units. I'll get them back in a bit, but since I can only upgrade a few units every time, if I have a few leftover units like those, then I'd rather upgrade them now. For example, currently I have this deployed. I don't actually want to deploy those. But I'm sure I can upgrade the Stuck to an elephant, yeah. Indeed. Elephant's much more expensive, etc., etc. Very low fuel count. But a lot more heavy attack, more initiative, less movement. Oop, I might deploy it, but Stur Emil is maybe not even better. Let's see. No, it's not. Okay, I'll upgrade Stur Emil to an elephant. I might deal with the hero in a bit, but that's 2, and then the last one I'll upgrade is the Panther, the prototype Panther, I guess. Which is slightly better, but that's fine. I'm gonna deploy that guy anyway. Okay, fair enough. Whoop. Let's actually see which units are here that I don't need. It's those guys. I do want both recons. I want the Messerschmitt 252A as well. That puts me to 6 fighters, and then I do want Rudel as my only bomber by this stage. I should probably also upgrade him to the Focke-Wulf 190F. Potentially very low initiative. Might just as well get it to the G model or Messerschmitt 410A. We'll see. That the 190F is a lot better anyway, but it's out of the question because I can't upgrade it for now anyway, so it doesn't really matter at that point. Either way, those that are definitely getting deployed are the 2 recon units. Let's also take a look at some of the heroes for some of the fighters. So what I want to do at the very least is take the heroes from this guy. I should be having two heroes. Oh, I put both of them on him, probably for some reason. I mean, if they don't have reduced slots, I'm actually more inclined to just get them to 10. At least for those. And I'll put reduced slots on this one. That will give it experience also a lot faster. Just like this. So that's pretty good. And what I'll also do is I'll remove one of these and then I'll purchase 163 Comet. So what is the difference between the Comet and the Focke-Wulf? The Comet has more slots, less ammo, a lot more air attack, less movement, more initiative. If I get a 15 strength Comet, I will also need to put quite a few heroes on it to make sure that the enemy doesn't fight back. Movement speed advantage does not help it. Let's see though. Double evasive might work, but Eric Hartman might work too. +4 to initiative, reduced slots, precision weapon. Yeah, sure. And then if I give it evasive, I should probably give it no retaliation. I mean, the Tiger tank doesn't really need that anymore because I can repurchase Tiger tanks. This is pretty much from the time when I didn't have that. So let's take that no retaliation. And ignores entrenchment is not necessarily what I want because the enemy will still get close combat. If I take this guy with reduced slots, I can take out Dirk Wagner. And if I get prevents enemies from using close defense rating, getting city fighter, then I might just as well get these guys ignore entrenchment. So that when they attack an enemy unit, that's going to be really good. So that at the same time, I can give this guy the no retaliation trait. If I take away evasive, but give this unit strikes first when defending, from the Panther D here, this readiness unassign. With this, not only is there no retaliation, they can't kill it because he strikes first and basically he's just gonna slaughter everything. At this point, I don't actually need it to have +4 to initiative because, well, the enemy cannot fight back, pretty much, and the enemy is gonna die because of readiness anyway. Yeah, so let's unassign that guy. And I might just as well give him lightning attack. So then we have this guy. He has double attack. He doesn't really need the extra initiative. I'll just put that to this guy then. That's fine. This is the first time in this campaign that I'm really focused on getting my heroes and units just right anyway, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the bomber. Alright, that should be enough air forces, I'd wager. Let's go to the artillery. Well, actually more. I want these cheap AAs, and I actually want the flak as well. The rest of the air units is done. You don't have lethal damage, so you're not particularly useful, and I don't really care about those artilleries that much. How many recons do I have? Currently only 1. Let's deploy a second one. And let's also get those tanks back. The important ones, at least. Except this one now has 6, so I need to take the SU-122. I'm going to take away that lethal attack hero. Because I'm not deploying this guy anyway. Okay. Now, what do you have? I actually have another 0 slot unit. That's worth mentioning. So what I can do is put him on maximum over. Wait, I need to put 0 slots on him first, I guess. It's probably most costly in terms of deployment, unless it's these. Oh yeah, it's 0 slots already. This is 7. Panthers is gonna be a lot more. Okay. Oh nice, these are at half cost. Well, fine, whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Let's bump him to 15. And I also want to see if I can get a few heroes going, so let's give this guy double evasive and triple evasive, so maybe then it doesn't die. These guys also have zone of control and 1 evasive, so that's okay. They also have a bunch of that. All of these have shock tactics and or double attack. That's good. So that'll be taken care of. Then the tanks are pretty much fine except for you. Maybe there's something more useful. I could put it up to AT support. Nah. I don't think so. I'll just keep it at crippling blow and aggressive counterattack. It's fine. It's not a great unit, but I'll make do. And then this last pioneer will, I guess, get combat luck. Flag killer. Now first, I don't like provocateur. Not that much. The only thing that I'm... no. Never mind. And then these pretty much already have... good heroes. The only other hero that I'm... yeah, is AT support. And the lethal attack one. Since I don't have that much... in terms of deployment now, I can actually so these are available for regular purchase now. Interesting that the 30 centimeter naval warfare is technically even better. In terms of firepower. How about Boombar? Like, but the thing is, this guy is rapid fire times 2, naval warfare 2, but it's static. That's kind of the problem. Almost pretty interesting because it has a range of 3. But I think actually I'll take away their overrun because they don't have that much movement, so it's not that useful. What does this do? No. Yeah, that's fine. Because if I give this guy overrun, basically I just have 5 attacks of this thing. I'll just overstrength to the max and I'll deploy this thing. I'm at 144, but that thing is really good at that point. Yeah, it's a shame that I cannot give it ignore entrenchment anymore because it needs the overrun hero to do steamroller now because they changed that. But it's probably still quite useful. Okay. No, I need pioneers there actually. Pioneers. Zul infantry. Do you have 0 slots? Then you should be at 20. It's a shame these guys also do not have overrun. But I cannot do anything against that. Either which way. I actually want to put the artillery there, front 2 artillery there. I'll have the Wolframen in the center and then 2 artillery in the south. 2 artillery there. I will have 2 artillery here. I want a pioneer in every area. 2 recons. 1 there, 1 there. Then I think the elephant in the center. AA, and then I'll have the tanks to deploy. This is a road, so it should be okay. Panther, T-34, and then here I'll get the Tiger and the T-34 too. Alright, that's it. Took a long time, but I'm ready to go. Yeah. Bad weather. I'll start with them clearing the mines. It's the only place I know there aren't any, so I'll attack that piece. I cannot do anything against any of those other hexes at the moment, but it will also at least allow me a way to get through. Interestingly enough, these guys can also destroy some. Well, why not, right? I can kill the AT. Move you in here. Double shell the infantry. And get them to surrender. That's pretty much all I can do this time over there. I have to be careful because the enemy can technically still get through this. Yeah, as I thought. We know there's none here because it didn't show up. They have... Huh? That's weird. Why would they now have only 2 out of 5? They should have 5 out of 5. That's really weird. Anyway, I'll attack this. We're still at 2 out of 5. 1 out of 5 now, okay. No. Maybe for whatever reason they just start out with that. Anyway, I kind of don't want to put the Azul infantry in there. Because then they'll just get attacked by tanks and such. A swamp, though, is close terrain. I can put this here. I'm fine with that. Okay. That at least gives me decent vision on what they have there, which is what I wanted. These guys have rapid fire. It's a shame I cannot bomb this right now. This also has double attack, interestingly enough, but... Yeah, I guess breaking through in this sector is going to be difficult because I don't have because the weather is bad right now. And they cannot reach that artillery for now. So I'm better off at that, being in a defensive position around this area. For the moment, and just let the enemy come to me as I try to move up at this point. It seems like a better decision there. I have a lot of artillery, but they didn't attack, which is interesting. Funny thing about mines is that it means the enemy also cannot actually attack from that side, so... Which means that these guys can pretty much just have to run with whatever they feel like. Two more ammo left. It also means that these fighters will be forced to be replaced or misplaced. Alright. So then I'll also be moving in the Azul infantry. I'm rather happy with just killing those conscripts. Now, what I do need to do is put this recon here. I don't need to attack anything. I just need to make sure that nobody can attack the artillery, which this way they can't. I mean, they can shell it with their own artillery, sure, but... And... yeah, this I actually should have put the double attack on that plane. Well, I have to be careful of the enemy's AA2. Nice hit. Let's take a look at these other places for the moment. I'll start... an attack on that, which gives me an overrun. Ooh, I don't like that I'm actually taking 1 damage. How can I prevent that? Getting the Azul infantry onto this axe should be good enough. Then I can kill these. They won't be encircled for very soon at this stage, so. Now the Wolframen can kill these. Alright. It's a real shame these guys cannot move further, but I guess then I'll just attack this. Which is not really amazing, obviously. Alright, so... Obviously Elsa Close is not working anymore for whatever reason, since they just start out with 2 ammo every single time. And I don't know why that is. Like, they must have somehow switched it up or anything else, but these guys now always have 2 ammo. And it doesn't really seem like they're improving. Maybe it's the limited supply that they get, but there's something clearly not working with this. And I don't know what it is. Anyway. Yeah, so that means that my plan of using the Wolframen doesn't really work that well because, you know, the AI, or they messed that up somehow. Not sure what it is they did. It's obviously not going well. Yeah. Okay. Now I have these. Oh, okay. Well, okay, sweet. If I now use the bomber, that kills them, which is very nice. I really needed that for starters. Seems like this place is a lot more troublesome than the other one. It was a pretty bad attack on their part. Right, so the best way to get rid of them potentially would be to attack like that. Since those were the trickiest, then I guess now the Panther D can go in there. Attack that. I still need the Pioneers to clear these mines. They can do it like this. They will get attacked, but they still have artillery behind them. The problem with going in here is that they will be encircled. And that's just straight up no good. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to attack these this way. Ah shit, that was dumb because now they'll attack this. Can I put the fighter next to it? Yes I can, okay. Now attack it. And now at least I can kill that. Which did not give me an overrun, but now they can just stay there. And it's a pretty decent position for them to be in at this point. I will get this fighter just to move right next to this. With a little bit of luck, they'll try to attack the recon or something. They don't seem to be having that much in this sector for now. I'm not really that sure on how much the AI has, regardless. So that's hard to say too. Alright, this turn might be a bit rough. That's good. Fine. Also good. 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 Lots of AA around here. Well, those artillery blasts are fine. And it kills the snow. Okay, so they don't recover that stuff actually. No, I guess they recover it on my turn. Okay, that is something to keep in mind as well. I didn't remember when my units did recover that stuff, so I'm glad to figure it out now. The Tiger can stand its own even without the ammunition, so it's good to discover it now, like this. I don't think that encircles it. It does. Okay, shit. That sucks because then it will take a lot longer there. Pretty funny, yeah. Another attack. I mean the encirclement kind of sucks, but yeah, see, these guys just keep recovering back to 2, so it's clearly a bug on that part. Why is it so bad though? I have 30 shots at 100 experience. Reduction from enemy entrenchments. Fair enough. Well, they have 3 more movement left. If I move here, they can only move back to that hex. I'm happy to have taken care of those AA units, but the problem at that point is indeed that they will get attacked by all these tanks, and that's just generally not great. So that's a bit of a problem. I mean, these pioneers can kill this just fine. So I kind of just need to be a bit defensive in here. If I could take down this thing, I would send out the Messerschmitt. But since I can't... So again, this problem where it doesn't show me. Alright, that's fair enough. Right. What I actually need here, and that kind of sucks, but I need to attack it, go here, get an overrun. It's SU-152, right? Yeah. Let's see, this will put it to 2, then I can kill both of those, go back and elites. Yeah, okay. Kill the 2 anti-tank units. And I'm just giving them elites here. Hills is also a close terrain, so I'll just park these in there. Sweet. And I can use these to kill the SU-152. They can still move back from here after the overrun. Like these guys can still pack a punch. But indeed, if it's bugged like that, it's just not worth the 10 points. So I'll remove that again afterwards. Now, the best way to approach this... I got rid of the AA. They get... So let's at least get rid of the first fighter. You know, they have this guy with aggressive counterattack and leadership, which is also why I want to be a bit careful. But at the very least, these guys also have the double attack. That's very nice. Because the best thing for me is just indeed to obliterate their air forces, make sure that they don't have enough firepower even to kill one of my fighters. That's generally the best. Because otherwise I'm just gonna keep the same problems. You also have 5 ammo, but you're having a lot more trouble killing things, obviously. So because they're not gonna get the overrun, how far can you go? Not too far. They could move in here. Let's do this. This. Kill at least one of the artillery pieces here. Back. I'll still just do this. I know they're getting hit, but then this way I can at least get a surrender from this thing. Oh shit. Really? Wow. Or not. Yeah. Okay, it's a bit dicey, but not overly so, I think. So I think I should be fine. Then all I need is down here. I did say I want to get into a bit of a defensive position, so how far can you go? Not that far, but I can... Yeah, I'll do this. Especially because I think they might also go after the Tiger. They might like it because there's no counterattack. So I think they'd be pretty inclined to actually go after that. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't have any fighter support there, which is an inconvenience for this turn, but I think the chance that the enemy is going to get through all of that, like this is all rough terrain, it's extremely unlikely. This sucks, this kind of AA mode, but one thing I could do, yeah, don't really like that either. Maybe it's for the best though. was okay. They might repair that thing. Alright. Interesting. There. Okay. Oh, well, that's even better because they can never kill this. I guess it's way too entrenched. Ugh. Alright, well, not too bad. I'm gonna wrap things up in the next video, though. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.